Hello, hello, Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I'm just a couple. I'm on time today. I'm on time. Hey, Dolores. Hello there. How are you? Evangelist. Hello there. How are you? Hello, 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 hello. Today is a hey, binary B. Hello there. I'm giving everybody a chance to get here because I did start just a couple seconds earlier than normal. So I'm giving everybody. It's Thursday. Yes, it is definitely Thursday. It's definitely Thursday. Hey, Mr. Soso. Hello there. How are you? Yes, it's definitely Thursday. And it seems like for me, is did January just slide by us like it wasn't nothing? Hey, Deja. January just literally slid past us. We just got here and we're almost done. Hey, Teresa. Hello there. How are you? So it seems like 2025 is up and moving. Things are already hectic and crazy. Yeah, so I'm not the only one, right? Hey, Shantae, I see you made it today. You made it today. Hello there. Hey, Tiffany. Hey. Yeah, it's just like sliding right on by. And every time I look up, it's something new. How dare you start early? What do you mean? Now I'm going to be discombobulated for the rest of the day. I didn't start early. I actually started on time. Like, I started like a couple seconds early, but I actually started on time today. For the whole week almost, since Monday. We're going to say since Monday. I've been a couple minutes late. But today, I actually started right on time. Right on time. Dion says, whatever. Hello there. How are you? I like that name. That's my husband's name. Is he trying to was that like a sign? Hello there. How are you? Dion, are you new over here or are you just like finding me again? If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please make sure that you subscribe. I do go live every single morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, giving you your latest news topics and other things. Alrighty, guys, let's get into the let's get into everything. Alrighty, so the first thing that we're going to go over today is just a quick update in the Ashley Elkins case. As you guys know, we have been monitoring this case very closely to see exactly, what's going on with it. Okay, so um, let's see. So after a 7-day search in Pine Tree Acres landfill in Lenox Township, Michigan, police have found a lookalike items that may belong to the missing mother, Ashley Elkins, who is 30 years old. So the items will now undergo laboratory testing to determine if they are connected to the case. So Elkins was a devoted mother of two boys, was last seen at her home on January the 2nd. Her sudden disappearance has left her family devastated and her community desperate for more answers. So Ashley has two sons. One of them is 7 and 10. So she actually had went missing, guys. She has an ex-boyfriend that it looks like he has been stalking her. Okay. So the search for Ashley was centered around the 700 Pine Acres landfill. So the police department, along with multiple agencies, have combed through the cold and treacherous conditions using drones, shovels, rakes, bulldozers, and cadaver dogs. But they still have not found Ashley. Okay. So these items in which they found are currently being tested to see if they are connected to her in any way. Now, what these items are, I don't know. I don't know if it's clothing or if it's cell phones or what it is. They have not said. They just said it's lookalike items. Hey, Miss Tay. Hey, sister. I had to realize who that was. That's Love Spell, y'all. Remember I said the one that's always screaming? There she go right there. That's her right there. Um, I've been subbed, girl. Okay. Alrighty. So, this case right here, the guy that is considered the suspect right now in the case, they did deny his bond. That was another update that came up yesterday. Okay. But they still have not found her. What these items are, who knows? What we do know is that her mother has sent her a text message the moment that she went missing. Her mother was texting her about a dream in which she had, and in this dream, Ashley had left her car at her mother's house and something, and Ashley responded with, "Oh wow," okay, which is not normal, is what her mother says. Her mother also said this that she sent some text messages about her sons, and typically her son, anytime that Ashley would hear anything about her sons, she's on it. She has not responded. Okay. So her mother has been looking for her daughter since literally hours after not hearing from her. Now, in regards to this suspect, he is an ex-boyfriend. Okay. Now, there's an ex-boyfriend, and then there's the ex-boyfriend who has another woman who is connected named Brandy. Okay. Now, after he did whatever he did to Ashley, he ended up running to Brandy's house. Brandy says that she has nothing to do with this. She didn't even know that he was a suspect in this because he told her that he didn't do anything. Brandy also says that he didn't give off any type of difference of activity or make or seem nervous about anything. He acted very normal. The police did find him at her home, in which they did go to question him. Now, later on, like a day or so later, they discovered that he was lying because they found out in his searches that he was searching about ways to get away, how to delete his Google searches and things of that nature. So he was then arrested and he was given a bond. But as of yesterday, they have denied the bond because, first of all, they consider him to be at risk. We have a woman that is currently missing, and they are believing that she is deceased. Okay. And then you have him who possibly would try to leave if he was to be let go. Okay. So right now is a standstill until the body of Ashley is found. He is in fact still in jail. Okay. So that is the update of the Ashley Elkins case. I hope they find something. It's been brittly cold in sub-zero temps. Ground is brick hard. Here's the thing though, Shantae. They were searching landfills. And if you know how trash is processed, you know, I pray that they are able to find her. But the landfill was one of the first places that they searched. There's a reason behind that. Now, I don't know if it's because they tracked his location, trash can areas, or anything like that. Or maybe he told them something. But for them to to search a landfill first lets us know some things. They've been searching landfills. Yes. Yeah. And the way that trash is processed, guys, it's not cool. It's not the findings are really is going to be very slim if that's where she is. Unless they find her somewhere else, but yeah, that's what it's looking like so far. I pray that they do. Her mother is right now still, you can tell she is broken by this, of course. She has been broken by this since it all came into play. Her two sons, it looks like that her mother has started a GoFundMe to collect some funds, not for her burial or anything, but just for the children's future, like college and things of that nature. But yeah, that's what this case is so far. I thought landfills freeze though. I don't know. They do, but that's what's crazy, And I was thinking about that, Shantae. Is it is so cold there? I would think that it would preserve things. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. But I think they were out there for about 6 or 7 days, and they just called the search off I think on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. They just stopped all searches because of how cold it is. So I would think that it would preserve some things if she was put there, but they didn't find nothing. Items is what they found, but I would love to know what those items are. Temperatures are cold. Yeah, it's very cold. Some places are 0 degrees. Mine said 28, but it feels like 13. So it's really, really cold. I was thinking that maybe the temperatures would help preserve if she was there. It would, make it easier for them to find her. But out there for 6, 7 days and nothing, it makes me wonder, was she even ever there? But there's a reason that they are searching landfills, though. There is a reason for that. But if anything comes, I'll definitely let you guys know. All right. I'll definitely let you guys know. Alrighty, guys. So what I'm about to tell you in this story, you're going to think that we're somewhere in some random country, and you're going to wonder why is something like this even happening? But unfortunately, we are living in a day where things are happening that are not of the norm, and you would think that Okay, let's get into the next story. This is out of San Antonio. All right. So, a San Antonio family is living in fear after a bizarre and disturbing series of text messages that left them fearing for their child's safety. So, Jose Turan Jr., a man who was already in custody for unrelated charges, is now facing additional charges for offering $500,000 to buy the family's baby and admitted to purchasing children for their organs. Oh, sorry, guys. Trying to remove that one. Let's process that for a second. So, investigators, are you guys going to investigate that? I think this is more than just so if he's saying that this is what he does, I would love to know if you guys are going to investigate if there are any other if there are victims out here or anyone has have you guys put out a number that we can contact just in case someone has ran past this guy before or anything like that? Because if he is saying that this is what he does, it leads me to believe that he's connected to some form of organization, whether underground or some type of underground organization. And so, are we going to open up a deeper investigation into this guy? I would hope so, because there's a reason why he's doing this. Okay. I would love to know where he's going to get the money from to do it, because if he's making that type of offer, he's done this before. He's done this before. So, in the beginning of late December, when the baby's mother had sent a group text to family members inviting them to her daughter's upcoming baptism, but moments later, after the text was sent, the mother received a horrifying reply from an unknown number. So that's a nice Caucasian baby. How much do you want? Is what the text read, according to the arrest affidavit. Stunned, the mother responded, telling the sender that they had the wrong number. She immediately blocked the number, but the chilling message didn't stop. Other family members, still included in the group thread, reported additional text messages from the same number, with Turan allegedly raising the stakes. Are you not interested in selling? I'm willing to start a bid of $500,000. So the alarmed by the text message, the child father had called the number to confront the sender. So when he heard what he heard was even more horrifying. So police say that Turan had allegedly confirmed that he was serious about purchasing the baby and stated that he was willing to pay in either cash or Bitcoin. So Turan then admitted his intentions, reportedly telling the father that he buys babies for their organs. So terrified for the child's safety, the family immediately had installed home security cameras, began to carefully monitor their neighborhood for suspicious activity. They contacted law enforcement, who launched an investigation into the text messages. Detectives had traced the phone number back to Jose Turan. It was then discovered that he was already in jail, booked on unrelated charges stemming from road rage incident. Just days before the text message surfaced, Turan had been arrested in connection with road rage shooting along Interstate 35 in San Antonio. Police say that Turan, the driver of the SUV, allegedly had shot at a driver of a big rig during the altercation. So when detectives had questioned Turan about the text messages, he reportedly admitted to sending them, but tried to downplay the situation, claiming that he believed that the group text was a scam. Turan now faces two serious charges of purchase/sale of human organs and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. If convicted, these charges could carry significant prison time. Bold. The fact that he was bold enough to not only admit it to the police, but admit it to the father. Here's my thing. Okay? Here's what I have a question at. How do he know what how did he see the baby? Did he tap her phone of some sort to even know to be able to see the message that she sent family? Because she was sending them messages about a baptism. So how did he know what her baby looked like, the race of the baby, or anything? It makes me wonder, like, was he stalking her through social media, out in public? Because how did he know this? FB, the real books, that's exactly what I was thinking. This right here is why I say be very mindful of the things that you post on social media. There are some really, really iffy people walking through society, because how did he know? How do you know he even had, if this is a complete stranger, okay? How do you know the race? How do you know they even have a baby? So he either had to be watching her or had access. He was watching her because it was the reason why they put those cameras out there. Because there was something to make them feel as though that he saw them somewhere. He has been watching her in some type of way. And he's in the same area. They're both in the same state. The victim and the suspect is in the same state. So he had to be watching her. It's one thing to receive a text message that's from a random number that's out your state. It's a whole other thing to receive a text message from someone who is in your state that know what your child looks like and have your contact information. So this person has to be watching this woman, watching her. Yeah, he was watching her. Ladies, be careful. I always tell you guys, see how they didn't have security. It took for something to happen for them to put up cameras. You would be amazed of how many people don't have cameras in their home. Don't wait until something happened to get cameras. Cameras are really, really cheap these days, guys. You can get cameras for 25 bucks and you can monitor yourself from your own device. Okay. Right off of Amazon, 50 bucks. You may get a little kit. They got multiple cameras in one. Okay. Get cameras. Don't wait till something happens to get you some cameras, because he possibly have been watching her prior to this situation. And if she had cameras, she would have been able to go back to her cameras to see that he had been doing that. But because it took for her to go through this, for them to put up cameras, we don't know. Please get cameras. He was there, but where is he from originally? They did not say where he's from originally. They uh um they're just saying San Antonio, Texas. San Antonio family living in fear after bizarre and disturbing series of text messages. Yeah, so and he was already in it since San Antonio. I don't see if they say that he's from the United States, or even if he's from San Antonio or a different state. They just simply say San Antonio. But he was already arrested on another charge. So while he's out there shooting at people on the highway, he turns around and texts somebody something about her child. Yeah, but y'all know why they make cameras so cheap for us now. Because anyone with tech skills can tap into those Wi-Fi cameras and watch you inside of your home and out. That is true. That is true. But I listen. I'd rather watch somebody than worry about if somebody, because in this day and age, no matter where you go, you're being watched. No matter where you go. When I sat there and looked at the case of the guy that did the Bourbon Street attack, how he had those meta glasses and how they were able to track the car of the Las Vegas guy, the guy who blew up the car in front of Trump's hotel. When I was able to see how many cameras was able to literally track from the beginning to the end, I have lost total care on what is, if I'm being watched or not, because I'm fully aware that I am. Okay? I am fully aware that I am being watched. If you just Google someone's address, there's a random picture of some people being caught just simply walking in their houses on Google Maps. We are being watched with everything that we do. With everything that we do. But I would prefer, especially on the outside cameras, those are really important. If they want to watch the streets, they can do it. But having cameras on the outside of my home will allow me to know who's trying to come in and give me time to protect myself if I have to. That's how I view it. That's honestly how I do it. Many mentally insane running rampant these days. Be aware. and cautious of familiar and unfamiliar. Yeah. And you know what's crazy is that so many people, Shantae, has gotten complacent in not knowing what's familiar. It's like everybody's walking everybody's in the world, right? But everybody is in their own bubble. And that is what's leading us to situations where so much stuff is happening because everybody is in their own, existence. If it doesn't bother me, I'm not really worried. That happened to them, it didn't happen to me. That type of mentality is what a lot of people are walking around with. The Roomba vacuums and pretends to be minding its business just like a maid, meanwhile recording. I have a Roomba. It runs every morning. Right before I come down here, I turn it off. Yeah, I have a Roomba because I have pets. So I have to make sure that it gets the furs. They be shedding and all that stuff. So it gets the furs and things from them. But yeah, I have one. I wanted to get the one that actually mops. But yeah, everything. Shoot. Alexa, Katana, and all of them and Siri is always in your business. You can't even say Google without Hey Google popping up, or Hey Siri without Siri popping up, you know? So it's just one of those things where that's just how you can't even say Siri's name. If I say Siri's name, one of you guys Siri's may respond.
Okay, I found this on the web for without Siri popping up. So is one of those.
I forgot this was right here. That scared the crap out of me. Y'all. I forgot all about my iPad was down here. What the world, bro? What? Listen, the way I forgot it was over. Because listen, I know I have my iPhone right here, and it's not this what I was looking at. I'm like, I know this one is not on, but I forgot I had my iPad even over here. You see what I'm talking about? They always listen, and so it really doesn't matter, yo. Like, scared the crap out of me. That thing scared the crap out of me, y'all. Hold on. Hey, why not you? That thing scared the total crap out of me the way I just know. Oh my God. I was about to run. Listen. Man, see what I'm saying? So this is why I'm not really worried anymore about what's watching and what's listening and what things are doing and all of that, because no. It's just everything is listening. Everything is watching. Everything sees what we have going on. Like I tell people today, if you want to know what the world is prepared to be, just go watch watch a couple episodes of the Jetsons. If you go watch a couple episodes of the Jetsons, you will understand that we are all being watched, and what we see today is what was already in the Jetsons years ago. And it's just literally preparing us. Okay. Go watch the Jetsons and you're gonna see everything can see you, everything can hear, we're living in that era right now. So I'm not really worried about it, honestly and truly. Alrighty, let's go into our next story. Next story, guys. Oh, that scared me. Whoa. Woo. Alrighty, now this is a Maryland man, guys. Apparently he's from Capitol Heights, Maryland. Ladies, be careful. Talk to your young girls about relationships and love and what it looks like, because these men are losing it. So, a Maryland man has been arrested for his girlfriend's murder. Body found in a makeshift tomb. His name is Devontae Gray. So, a heartbreaking case has shaken the Capitol Heights community after police had discovered the body of a 29-year-old Alexis Schuler hidden in what authorities describe as a makeshift tomb inside of her boyfriend's home. Devontae Gray, who was 30, was arrested and charged with first-degree murder following the discovery of Schuler's remains. So Alexis Schuler, a Washington, D.C. resident and a mother and beloved daughter, was last seen on January the 10th of this year. So she had left her Southeast DC home that that evening with her boyfriend Devontae Gray in his blue pickup truck. So when her mother, Tawana Schuler, didn't hear from Alexis for several days, she reported her missing to the Metropolitan Police on January the 14th. So, as the investigation had unfolded, the Prince George's County Police Department had joined the search. Their efforts had led them to Gray's home in Capitol Heights, where the disturbing evidence of foul play began to emerge. So, on January the 19th of 2025, police had executed a search warrant at Gray's residence inside of the duplex at 716 Larchmont Avenue. Investigators had noticed several suspicious items, including fresh drywall, cleaning agents such as acetone and lemon ammonia, and construction materials scattered throughout the home. Authorities also detected a strong, unusual smell upon entering the house. Although officers initially had attributed the odor to the home's unkept condition during the welfare check on January the 14th, further inspection during the January 19th search had revealed something far more sinister. Behind freshly installed drywall under the stairs, investigators had uncovered what appeared to be a makeshift tomb. Upon opening a large bin concealed with what they discovered to be a human foot, later confirmed to be belonging to Alexis Schuler. So, court documents outline how Gray allegedly went great lengths to hide Schuler's body. Surveillance footage captured him on January the 12th and 13th wearing full body construction suit with gloves, repeatedly entering and exiting his home with materials such as cement, sheetrock, cinder blocks, and large black storage containers. A semi-automatic handgun was also recovered as well during the search. So Schuler's family had led the community are left devastated by the senseless loss of a bright and loved individual. He has been charged with first-degree murder, and other related charges. One second. So she was reported missing on the 14th. The police did a welfare check on the 14th. Off MPD. I'm confused. How did y'all miss this on the 14th and y'all? So I'm confused on how y'all say that the cleaning items caused you guys to look over this because of the condition of the house. If the condition of the house was so bad, we wouldn't smell cleaning items. So it took you more days to go back and check again to realize. So you guys gave him more time to hide. So 9 times out of 10, when y'all went the first time, she was already deceased. She was already deceased. But when you guys missed it the first time, it gave him more time to go in and out and hide her. What make it make sense? Because I had to, I'm like, wait, if it's the condition of the house, we wouldn't smell cleaning agents. If the condition of the home is just that nasty. Authorities also detected a strong, unusual smell upon entering the home, although officers initially attributed the odor to the home's unkept condition. During the welfare check on January the 14th, further inspection during the January 19th search had revealed something far more sinister. That doesn't make sense, MPD. The last thing that you're going to smell in this type of home is cleaning agents. It was suspicious behavior. A black man cleaning his house with lemon scented cleaning and supplies. I don't like, yeah, because some don't make sense. Like, y'all had plenty of time to find this baby. Y'all just gave him more time to do whatever it is that he wanted to do to attempt to hide it. If you guys didn't go back on the 19th, we would have been reading about this a couple months from now. A woman that was reported missing months ago was found under her boyfriend's stairs in a makeshift tomb. That's what it would have sounded like if you guys didn't go back on the 19th. Because we have been discovering, shoot, there's a case right here where I am. where a family was actually living in a home with a family member that has been dead for months. The family member was laid in the bed, dead for months. I don't know how these people, they said it was because the home, they were going in and out and things of that nature. So nobody reported the person deceased and they're just sitting there dead. So that's what this would have sounded like if you guys didn't go back on the 19th. So this is a case that we're definitely going to be monitoring because I want to see how this ends out. I want to see how this goes and I want to know what was the cause of this and what was his motive. I don't know if the motive was her trying to leave him alone. We don't know what that motive is as of yet. It could be anything in this era. Anything can cause you to lose your life because people are just mental. But if he would take it this far as to do this to this young lady, we know that he's probably dealing with some things. They came up with a bad excuse for the lack of concern. Yeah, like a very bad excuse. That excuse doesn't even make sense because if you have a missing persons, okay? If you have a missing persons, right? And you go and do a wellness check on someone that is closely connected to the person that is missing. And when you go to the home, the first thing that you smell is cleaning product. You need to be going to go get your search warrant signed. That should be your next step. The strong odor of cleaning agents in a missing persons case would have definitely I would have wanted to get a search warrant ASAP. Because okay, I get it that you're cleaning, but why is it so strong? Not only is it so strong, but ammonia. Ammonia is one of those agents that you use for certain things because it's so strong. Now, cleaning your whole house with ammonia, no. Ammonia is like really, 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 really strong. Really strong. It's just one of those things that I think that we all use for certain things. But if it's really, 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 really strong and there's a missing persons connected to this location, a search warrant needs to happen, needs to be signed and completed. Automatic. That would have been my first sign because what you hiding? Y'all went in there, y'all seen drywall and things of that nature and cleaning and cleaning agents and it smelled strong. Yeah, where's the warrant? I use ammonia to clean my floors and walls. Yeah, that's what I mean, like specific things. But if it's this strong, how he's saying that it is, it means that this guy was using a lot, along with other products. Okay, it was a lot, especially in a place that looks like it hasn't been cleaned. And in any other time before missing persons, that right there, he ain't even been cleaning before this. So it took for a person to be missing from your direction for you to finally pick up uh some cleaning agents. That doesn't even make sense. But due to the condition of the condition of the home is dirty. It's not going to smell clean. Your eyes burn when you clean and have to air the house out. Exactly. Ammonia is just one of those things that you have to open up the windows and you got to be real careful. Some people wear masks, but for him to have it at this and it's that strong, he's instantly you're hiding something. I need a search warrant ASAP. Now, we have a missing persons at this address and I need to search this home. It shouldn't have took you to the 19th, from the 14th to the 19th. To figure out that it's something going on. So when you guys left on the 14th, he knew that he was about to get caught, which gave him time to bust down a wall, put her under the steps, and create a tomb for her. Because you guys didn't properly handle the investigation because cleaning supplies. I really think that people that are in policing and like detectives, I'm starting to think that some of you guys need to do like a training, you guys should have like a certain type of training, like for real. Like it's getting to be a bit bad because I know that in order for you to go into policing, I think you got to be 21 years of age, and I think 2 years of college, y'all. Or is it 2 years of college to be a police officer? I think it needs to be more than that. Y'all, you guys need to really understand investigating because no, like that doesn't even make any sense. Had a full construction, all, he did a whole thing all over again to Tiffany. He'd have knocked down walls and put her under the daggone steps. Yeah. Then went in and out with bags and all type of stuff. He had plenty of time because when they went to go do the wellness check, when they left, he went to go start his mission to hide her body. And when they knocked on the door on the 14th, she probably was sitting there right in the open. Either sitting there right in the open, because if they did the wellness check on the 14th and they did not see her, 1 second. Yeah, her mother reported her missing on the 14th. So when they went to his house on the 14th to do the wellness check, she was already deceased. Or I'm going to give this another one. Either already deceased or they seen her when she was there, but they didn't mention that though. So no, you guys didn't see her. The only reason that you guys did not go in is because of the smells. You never mentioned that you saw her. No. Because if you saw her, there would have been no reason for you to go back on the 19th. So yeah, she was already deceased. Yeah, she was already deceased. Absolutely. Well, we need veterans to show these new people coming in and how to look on. Yeah, because that's logical. Like that's common sense. That is common sense. That is like beginner level investigation. When I say beginner, that is beginner. You and I, you guys would have immediately wanted a search warrant. You mean to tell me boop, they didn't think about it? No, they didn't. Yes, if you like this video, please like this video. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please make sure that you do subscribe. I do give you breaking news every single day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Some days it is actually more so of deep investigations and case analysis. You are more than welcome to also join our community on the Spaces by Wix. Just download Spaces by Wix in your app store. When you download Spaces by Wix, just search Savage Royalty Entertainment and put in code 859TEA. We do give you breaking news as well as you can go to savageroyalty.com for your breaking news as well. But to get all the exclusive content and videos and things of that nature and news alerts, you would definitely have to download the Spaces by Wix. You're new here. No, you're not. Y'all be want to be news so bad. All right, let's get into this last. Well, we got another one. Hold on. We're not done. We have another doctor, guys. We have another doctor. We just had another doctor last week. I feel like we had. Hey, Aaron. Aaron, I had seen you when you came in here yesterday. You was literally a second too late, and you was asking, "Is this a normal time schedule?" Yes, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have another doctor, Dr. Derrick Todd. Last week, I think we talked about a doctor, right? Well, this week, this is a whole new doctor. Whole new doctor, whole new victims. This guy has been doing it for years. And he's finally been indicted. This is a former Massachusetts doctor. Okay. Um, he's indicted on multiple charges with widespread allegations. So Derrick Todd, a former rheumatologist in Massachusetts, has been indicted on 2 counts of R in connection with alleged SAing of 2 female patients. The charges are part of a growing criminal case that comes alongside a class action lawsuit involving more than 200 patients who accuses Todd of SAing them under the guise of medical care. So the Middlesex County District Attorney's Office had confirmed that the grand jury indicted Todd on 2 counts of R wording and alleged assaults that occurred between December of 2022 to June of 2023. The charges were announced on September the 16th. So during the arraignment the following day, Todd had pled not guilty. He was released on a $10,000 bail under several conditions, including surrendering his passport, relinquishing all medical licenses, and agreeing not to have any contact with the alleged victims or practice medicine. The allegations against Todd span more than a decade back to 2010. So his accusers range in age from teenagers to women in their 60s. Many claim that Todd had conducted unnecessary and inappropriate pelvic, breast, and rectum exams under the pretenses of providing medical care. The lawsuit, initially filed on October 2023, alleges that Todd had breached his duty of care by performing invasive bodily examinations unrelated to his specialty as a rheumatologist, which focuses on joints, muscles, and bone conditions. So Andrew May, an attorney representing the plaintiffs in the case, had described the allegations as consistent and troubling. So Todd's alleged misconduct has raised questions about the institution that employed him. So during much of his medical career, Todd had worked at Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston, where he held the position of chief of clinical rheumatology at the hospital, at the Faulkner campus. So the hospital did confirm that Todd had been subject of investigations by both its internal review board and the Massachusetts Board of Registration in Medicine. As a result, he was suspended before ultimately stepping away from his role. Oh, so you guys knew about this. Got it. So, in addition to the criminal charges, Todd faces a class action lawsuit that was brought from more than 200 patients. Always forget to take that down. So, if you guys, okay, have been getting reports for years about this fella, why was he still there? And if we're talking decades, somebody seen something, heard something, witnessed something, and nobody thought that it was time for him to relinquish his credentials. Bizarre. 200 is insane. Insane. The things in which he was doing doesn't even fit his job description and his practice. So nurses, assistants, whoever was in the office, you guys didn't see a problem with a rheumatologist doing assertions in places that they should not be? That didn't seem odd. Your common sense didn't click on and say, wait, what does this have to do with joints and muscles? Nobody thought to say, wait, doc, I don't think this was a treat. I've never seen this treatment before. 16-year-olds? Minors? Somebody seen something? Somebody heard something? Somebody witnessed something. They just chose not to say something. Because there's no way. No way. No way, no way, no way. Like, no way. Mm-mm. Not at all. And it's kind of sad, honestly, because this is supposed to be a person that we can trust. A person, once again, that is in a position of trust, that has taken this trust and stumped on it for decades in 200 patients, over 200 patients, including minors. While adults in the profession sat back, not only protected themselves, but protect the predator because of who they are and the power that they may have. His license should have been stripped a long time ago. It shouldn't take a 2025 indictment. Should have been stripped a long time ago because there's no way. 200 patients that nobody's seen nothing. No way. Because what he was, the reason why I'm saying that is because what he was doing doesn't fit his description. It doesn't even fit it. Doesn't fit it. So if you're recommending things for patients and a nurse is witnessing what you're recommending, you mean to tell me a nurse ain't say, I think I need to report that. I've never seen this before. It's odd. It's strange. Huh. Positions of trust are the most manipulated by pedos and sociopaths. Yes. Yeah. That's like a second doctor this week. There's another federal investigation. And we're actually going to do a deeper look into this doctor because I do have his documents of the indictment. So we're going to look into it, okay, and see exactly what he did and how in depth this was. Because we need to know. We need to know. As I tell people all the time, so we can know how they hide it and how people ignore it, so that we can know what we can look for as patients when something is being done wrong, so that we can know what to look for. Okay. All right. Last but not least, Gloria Wright. Now, this woman here, this is another young woman that seemed to not be mentally stable. She actually killed her son, caught herself going on a run about it. And yeah, it's kind of strange. Kind of a strange story, guys. All right. So, a heartbreaking tragedy has gripped the nation as a 23-year-old pregnant mother from Georgia, Gloria Wright, has faced first-degree murder charges and cruelty to children after allegedly killing her one-year-old son. Following the alleged incident, Wright had fled to New York, prompting a multi-day search that ended with her capture by the U.S. Marshals in Rochester, New York. So, the grim events had begun on January the 8th. When Rockdale County Sheriff's deputies had responded to a distress call reporting a child not breathing. Upon arrival, they had found a one-year-old boy unresponsive. Emergency medical services had attempted resuscitation, but the child was pronounced dead at the hospital. A subsequent autopsy did reveal the cause of death to be acute skull fractures caused by blunt force trauma. The medical examiner had concluded that these injuries were not a result of an accidental fall or drop. So authorities had acted urgently, fearing for the safety of Wright's unborn child. So we have a small child who has lost his life at the hands of his mother. Our priority was to locate her for the safety of her unborn child. So there was a $500 reward offered for information leading up to her arrest. So ended up being arrested after the findings of her child being deceased and what she did. So this is a case that is still developing, of course, to find out exactly why she did this. But something tells me that it's mental, and I'm wondering if it's postpartum on the table because, of course, as you guys know, postpartum can kind of come anytime, like 6 weeks. It could start showing signs 6 weeks after birth. She already have a 1-year-old at the house, and she's pregnant with another one. So 9 times out of 10, it's going to be something that is mental. 9 times out of 10, she has one she's pregnant with one, and the oldest one is just one. So she had a baby literally back to back. So this is telling me that there's gonna be some type of mental thing here. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to order a mental evaluation before her trial even starts. But we're definitely gonna be watching how this goes down. Those are lunatic eyes. Yes, her eyes she looked like she's in a state of psychosis or something. The way her eyes look. See how dark her eyes is around them, y'all? Like she hasn't slept in days. So, yeah, mental illness. It takes a mental person to do something like this, though. It does. Take a mental person. Who keep getting her pregnant? Tuh. I don't even know how people be doing it. When you know that you are not mentally, there are people, and I've seen it happen, where people would know, you know that you're not mentally there. Why would you lay down and have another one when you know you are barely making it with this one mentally? Mentally, you need to work on yourself. Like I always say, you cannot love nobody, a cat, dog, You can't love nobody until you love yourself. You can't love your kid until you love you. You have to love yourself. You have to put love into you in order to be a great parent. If you don't put love into you and if you do not work to better yourself, of course, you're not going to have everything together, but you have to work to better yourself in order for you to be a great parent. And she didn't even give herself a break. You laid down, had one, got back up, and had another one, fell back down, and here we are. Where did they find the boy? The baby that was deceased? She left the baby. She found the child unresponsive, and then she got in the car and left. Yeah, and she left the baby because the baby was unable to be resuscitated. Yep, left the baby and then skipped and tried to run off to New York, and they found her in Rochester. So she left that baby behind, and she was pregnant with the other one. Yep, that's how that worked out. Alrighty, that's today's show, guys. I don't know what we're going to talk about tomorrow on Friday. It's going to be something interesting. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's so many stories. I think I want to get into the case of the man whose daughter. It's a case. They already closed it out, but I think I want to get into it because it looks like that him and his girlfriend had worked together to find their next victim, and they ended up killing somebody. And his girlfriend helped him do it. They were searching around for their next victim. They want to do that, or I may want to do the case of a father who was just now on trial because his daughter went missing and he never reported her missing. So it's going to be one of those. I don't know which one is going to be. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you are new here, please put a 1 in the comments. Please put a 1 in the comments if you are new here. And if you are watching the replay and you have made it this far, please put a 7 in the comments. Put a number 7 in the comments if you are watching the replay and made it this far, because the Naziah Harris story has hit 7,000 viewers. Okay. And I've only been back here for a little bit over under a month, and I'm already getting things going. So shout out to you guys. Put a 7 in the comments. If you are watching live, hey Aaron, if you are watching me live right now, please, I be having to do this random so that, because I know that y'all be prepared. Put a purple dot in the comments because y'all know that's my favorite color. A lot of views. Yeah. And that's just for me just being back. Like, I'm just getting back here. I'm just getting back in the swing of things with this YouTube thing. Y'all know that. I'm just getting back here. So I'm kind of proud of myself. Evangelist want to be new so bad. As if she hasn't been here since the beginning. It's crazy. She wants to be so new. Like, y'all really be wanting to be new. And why do y'all want to be newbies? Why? Aaron, thank you. Hey there. Hey, Dolores. Binary B. She's still putting ones. Teresa. Mr. So-so. Look at these two. Look at Binary B and So-so. These two right here, y'all, are so defiant. Okay. These two, you can really tell that in their normal life, they are always on all play and playtime all the time. What's up with these two? Hey, why not you? Hello there. Lolita. Hello there. Purple dot. Picasso. That was Picasso, y'all. That's who I wanted to do. That's who I wanted to do the sip and paint, y'all. Picasso. That's who taught me how to do a little bit. I'm not an artist though. I just do it for fun. But that's the real artist. I want her to help me to she's an amazing artist based out of Chicago. So if you are someone that wants to have a party, a sip paint party, she do private parties. And then she also does parties where you can do for like your business and stuff, corporate level as well. Okay. You said purple dot. I did. They did do purple circle. They did. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna go. I gotta finish my paper. I got a 7-page. Well, it's gonna be over 7 pages. Today's topic is I had to critique. Tell you what I had to do. I had to critique someone's article, a scholar article. I had to critique it, point out the strengths and the weaknesses. And y'all know the Sagittarius in me is really enjoying proving my point. So that's what I have to go work on right now. You a Sagittarius, so it's always playtime. Yes. Yeah. So that's what I got to work on. I have to critique 2 scholar articles, and then give the strengths and weaknesses of the articles. Of course, APA format. Dra, 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 dra. Oh my, yeah. So I'm on, but it's easy. I'm really liking the writing part of it. It sounds strange, but I'm really excited for the writing part. I don't know if it's because I'm researching and I'm learning, but I'm really loving the research aspect of it right now, where I get to learn about statistics of crime and things of that nature. So I'm thinking that's what it's really enjoying me right now. Oh, you really in it? Oh, yes, I'm in it. I'm in it. I'm in it. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. Once again, if you have not subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. You do not want to miss anything that I have going on. Every single day, it's new topics, new content, new everything over here all the time. There's always something to do, okay? There's always something to do, something to watch, and I guarantee you I can give you some news that you can use that ain't nobody gave you yet. Alrighty? So thank you guys so much, and thank you for watching True Crime with Savage Royalty.